Well, golf went long today, but it's all right. Here's your first alert forecast. Starting off the week, we're actually going to be introducing some more humid conditions in Michiana, starting with tomorrow's forecast, where dew points are actually going to be rising into the high 50s. And then on Tuesday, our dew points are actually going to hit that 60-degree mark. Now, it's not going to feel like a late August day or late June day by any means. It's just something different that we're not really used to. And actually on Tuesday, some of that moisture and humidity that we're going to be feeling in the atmosphere is really going to be aiding with our thunderstorms that we'll be seeing in the afternoon. We'll have a little bit more in just a second. Here's a look at tomorrow's full forecast. A high temperature of 78 degrees, and take a look at the humidity level, just a little under 50%. So again, nothing that we haven't dealt with before, especially for this time of year. Starting off tomorrow, going to be fairly cool in the high 40s, so may want to keep that sweatshirt close, but don't worry, we'll be warming up close to 80 degrees as we close out the day. Finally, let's go ahead and talk about our threat of thunderstorms for Tuesday. Now, this whole system is going to take place over 2 days. Tomorrow on Monday, we're going to be watching for a widespread severe weather event, not in Michiana, but actually out to our north and to our west. That line of storms will weaken as it moves into Michiana starting on Tuesday, early Tuesday, even before the sun rises at 5 or even 6 o'clock in the morning. And that is actually really good news for us, because what that's actually going to do is limit the amount of energy that's available for the storm. So let's go ahead and take a look at tomorrow's forecast and then also time out the storms moving through Michiana, and we'll start feature track right now at 6 o'clock. Notice the lack of cloud cover, so our temperatures are going to be going back into the 40s, but our winds tomorrow will actually be switching into the south. So actually a lot of warmth moving up, and with that warmth, some moisture in the form of clouds are going to be moving into the forecasted area as well. Finally, hitting a high temperature again in the high 70s. Now going into the overnight hours tomorrow night, again, and at midnight going into Tuesday, we are going to be watching to our north and to our west for that line of dying storms that will be moving into our area, and it's going to be very early. We're going to be watching for these storms to be fairly loud before sunrise. But again, there's no energy for these storms to kind of feed on, so they're kind of going to just fizzle out for that morning commute. So watch out for a couple isolated the cracks of thunder or lightning, and also some isolated downpours. Now for the rest of the day, actually going into the noontime hour, clearing out, and then as temperatures warm, going to be watching for some more showers and thunderstorms to develop pretty much to the south of Michiana in central and southern Indiana. They have better dynamics at play for more severe weather. We should be fine in the afternoon hours, so good news there. Finally, here's a look at that 10-day forecast. 78 degrees tomorrow, 80 degrees on Tuesday, and then actually cooling out for the middle portion of the week. We do have some light rain chances, and we'll watch on Thursday for that next first alert. We'll come back again, of course, tonight at 11 with an updated look at that 10-day forecast and, of course, an update on our severe weather potential for Tuesday.